Ever felt like meditation was too boring or difficult? What if I told you it's actually the most exciting game you'll ever play? The audiobook, Meditation is a Videogame, Here's How You Win, reveals how to turn your practice into a thrilling adventure, complete with levels, challenges, and epic rewards. You'll discover how to stay motivated, overcome obstacles, and unlock the hidden power of your mind. By the end, you'll have the tools to transform your life, boost your relationships, and achieve inner peace. Miss out, and you might never experience the incredible high scores of a gamified meditation practice. Ready to press start on your journey to mastery? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 1: Introduction to the Game of Meditation. Imagine a world where your mind is a vast, unexplored landscape, filled with hidden treasures and formidable challenges. Now, picture yourself as the protagonist in an epic adventure, armed with nothing but your breath and your willpower. Welcome to the game of meditation, where the ultimate prize is not a high score or a virtual trophy, but a transformed mind and a life of greater peace and fulfillment. As you embark on this journey through Meditation is a Videogame, you'll discover a revolutionary approach to mindfulness that combines ancient wisdom with modern gamification techniques. By the time you complete your first playthrough of this book, you'll have gained a solid foundation in meditation practices, learned how to overcome common obstacles, and developed a personalized strategy for incorporating mindfulness into your daily life. But this is just the beginning. If you choose to continue your practice beyond these pages, the potential for growth is limitless. Over time, you may find yourself experiencing heightened emotional intelligence, improved focus and productivity, reduced stress and anxiety, and a deeper sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. The skills you develop through this gamified approach to meditation can ripple out into every aspect of your life, enhancing your relationships, career, and overall well-being. To fully appreciate the power of this approach, let's dive into the concept of gamification. At its core, gamification is the application of game design elements and principles to non-game contexts. It's about taking the engaging and motivating aspects of games, things like points, levels, challenges, and rewards, and applying them to real-world activities. This concept has roots that stretch back to the early 20th century, with marketing strategies like loyalty programs. However, it wasn't until the digital age that gamification truly took off, finding applications in education, business, fitness, and now meditation. So, how does gamification apply to the ancient practice of meditation? By framing your mindfulness journey as a game, we tap into powerful psychological motivators. Suddenly, sitting still and focusing on your breath isn't just a chore, it's a quest. Each meditation session becomes an opportunity to gain experience points, level up your skills, and unlock new abilities. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable, like a wandering mind or restless body, become boss battles to overcome. The benefits of this approach are numerous. For many people, traditional meditation can feel boring, difficult, or simply too woo-woo. Gamification makes the practice more accessible and engaging, especially for those raised in the digital age. It provides clear goals and measurable progress, which can be incredibly motivating. Moreover, by reframing obstacles as part of the game, we can approach them with curiosity and playfulness rather than frustration. As your journey begins, it's important to set realistic expectations. Like any worthwhile game, mastering meditation takes time and practice. There will be moments of triumph and moments of struggle, but with each session, you'll be gaining valuable skills and insights. Prepare for this adventure by approaching it with an open mind and a spirit of exploration. Remember, in this game, there are no game overs, only opportunities to try again and improve. The path ahead involves several key steps, each designed to build upon the last. We'll start by creating your meditation avatar and setting up your game environment. Then, we'll dive into basic meditation techniques, gradually increasing in complexity as you level up. You'll learn how to design your own meditation quests and challenges, track your progress, and even engage in multiplayer mode by connecting with a community of fellow meditators. These steps have been carefully chosen and ordered to provide a comprehensive and effective approach to meditation. Each builds upon the skills and insights gained from the previous ones, allowing you to progress naturally and confidently. By starting with the basics and gradually introducing more advanced concepts, you'll develop a strong foundation that will serve you well as you continue your meditation practice. As we conclude this introduction, you stand at the threshold of an extraordinary adventure. The loading screen is complete, and the game world of your mind awaits exploration. In the next chapter, we'll begin by setting up your unique meditation game, tailoring the experience to your personal goals and preferences. The first step towards mastery is just a page turn away, and the possibilities that lie ahead are as vast as your imagination. Chapter 2: Setting Up Your Meditation Game. Welcome to the character creation screen of your meditation journey. Just as in any great video game, the setup phase is crucial for your success and enjoyment. This is where you'll lay the foundation for your entire meditation practice, tailoring it to your unique needs and preferences. Think of it as customizing your avatar and selecting your starting gear before embarking on an epic quest. But why is this setup phase so important for mastering meditation? Well, imagine trying to play a complex role-playing game without first understanding your character's abilities or the controls. You'd likely feel frustrated and might even give up before experiencing the true depth of the game. The same principle applies to meditation. By taking the time to set up your practice thoughtfully, you're giving yourself the best possible chance of success. Let's start by creating your meditation avatar. In the world of video games, an avatar is your digital representation, a character that embodies your strengths, weaknesses, and unique traits. In the realm of meditation, your avatar is a reflection of your inner self, your goals, and your approach to mindfulness. To create your meditation avatar, begin by identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Are you naturally patient, or do you tend to get restless quickly? Do you have a vivid imagination that might help with visualization techniques? Or do you prefer more grounded, physical approaches? Perhaps you're great at focusing on one thing for extended periods, or maybe your mind tends to wander frequently. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers here. The goal is simply to understand yourself better. Take a moment to reflect on your experiences with relaxation or concentration. Think about times when you felt particularly calm or focused. What were you doing? What was the environment like? These insights can offer valuable clues about your natural inclinations and strengths when it comes to meditation. Now, let's consider your weaknesses or challenges. Do you often feel too busy or stressed to sit still? Do you struggle with racing thoughts or anxiety? Maybe you find it hard to stay awake when you try to relax. Again, be honest with yourself. Acknowledging these challenges isn't a sign of failure. It's a crucial step in designing a meditation practice that will work for you. With a clear understanding of your strengths and weaknesses, you can now choose your meditation style. Think of this as selecting your character class in a role-playing game. Just as a player might choose to be a warrior, mage, or rogue based on their preferred playstyle, you'll select a meditation approach that aligns with your natural tendencies and goals. If you're a visual person with a strong imagination, you might gravitate towards guided visualization practices. If you're more physically oriented, a body scan meditation or walking meditation could be a great fit. For those who appreciate structure and guidance, mantra-based meditation or loving-kindness practices might resonate. And if you prefer simplicity and directness, a basic mindfulness of breath technique could be your starting point. Remember, you're not locked into one style forever. As you progress in your meditation journey, you can experiment with different approaches, much like a video game character acquiring new skills and abilities over time. Now that you've created your avatar and chosen your initial meditation style, it's time to define your goals. In the world of video games, goals give players direction and a sense of purpose. They provide motivation and a way to measure progress. The same is true for your meditation practice. When setting goals, it's helpful to think in terms of both short-term and long-term objectives. Short-term goals might include meditating for 5 minutes every day for a week, or successfully completing a guided meditation without falling asleep. These small, achievable targets give you quick wins and help build momentum. Long-term goals, on the other hand, are the overarching aims of your meditation practice. These might include reducing overall stress levels, improving focus at work, developing greater emotional regulation, or cultivating a sense of inner peace. While these goals may take longer to achieve, they provide a broader context for your practice and can help sustain your motivation over time. As you define your goals, make sure to personalize them to your specific situation and desires. Generic goals like become more mindful are less effective than specific, personalized objectives like learn to stay present during challenging conversations with my partner, or develop the ability to calm my racing thoughts before bedtime. Think about the areas of your life where you'd most like to see improvement. Are you seeking better sleep, improved relationships, enhanced creativity, greater resilience in the face of stress? Let these desires guide the formation of your meditation objectives. With your avatar created and your goals defined, it's time to establish your game environment. In video games, the environment can greatly enhance or detract from the gaming experience. The same is true for meditation. Creating a dedicated meditation space can significantly impact the quality and consistency of your practice. Your meditation space doesn't need to be large or elaborate. It could be a corner of your bedroom, a spot in your garden, or even a comfortable chair in a quiet part of your home. The key is to choose a location where you feel calm and undisturbed. Consider the sensory aspects of your environment. Soft, natural lighting can help create a soothing atmosphere. If you enjoy aromatherapy, you might incorporate pleasant scents through candles or essential oils. Some people find that certain textures, like a soft cushion or a smooth stone, help them feel grounded during meditation. Remember, the goal is to create a space that feels inviting and conducive to your practice. If you look forward to spending time in your meditation space, you're more likely to maintain a consistent practice. Next, let's talk about selecting tools and props for your meditation game. Just as a video game character might have an inventory of useful items, you can gather resources to support your meditation practice. A comfortable cushion or chair is often the first item on the list. You want to be able to maintain a stable, comfortable posture without unnecessary discomfort or distraction. Some people also find it helpful to have a blanket or shawl, as body temperature can drop during extended periods of stillness. If you're using guided meditations, you'll want to have a reliable way to play audio. This could be as simple as your smartphone with headphones, or you might prefer a dedicated speaker system. A timer can be a useful tool, allowing you to set a duration for your meditation without the distraction of checking the clock. Many meditation apps include built-in timers with gentle sounds to signal the end of your session. Some meditators like to incorporate other objects into their practice. This might include mala beads for counting breaths or repetitions of a mantra, a singing bowl for creating a focusing sound, or meaningful objects that serve as visual anchors or reminders of your intention. As with all aspects of your meditation game, the key is to experiment and find what works best for you. You might start with a minimal setup and gradually add elements as you discover what enhances your practice. By now, you've created your meditation avatar, defined your goals, and set up your game environment. You're standing at the entrance to a vast, unexplored world of inner experience. The journey ahead will be filled with challenges, discoveries, and moments of profound peace. As we move forward, we'll begin to explore the basic mechanics of meditation, the equivalent of learning the controls in a video game. You'll discover how to use your breath as an anchor, how to work with thoughts and emotions as they arise, and how to cultivate qualities like patience and non-judgment. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the preparation you've done. By thoughtfully setting up your meditation game, you've given yourself a strong foundation for success. The path of meditation may not always be easy, but with your personalized avatar, clear goals, and inviting practice space, you're well equipped for the adventure ahead. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the core techniques of meditation, starting with the basics and gradually introducing more advanced skills. Just as a game tutorial introduces mechanics one at a time, we'll build your meditation abilities step by step. Get ready to level up your mind and unlock new realms of inner peace and clarity. Chapter 3: Mastering Basic Meditation Techniques. Welcome to the tutorial level of your meditation game. Just as every great video game starts with teaching you the basic controls, we're going to explore the fundamental techniques that form the foundation of a strong meditation practice. These techniques are the equivalent of learning how to move, jump, and interact with your game world, essential skills that you'll use throughout your entire journey. But why is mastering these basic techniques so crucial? Think of it this way. In a complex game, even the most advanced moves are often just creative combinations of basic actions. The same is true in meditation. As you progress, you'll discover that many advanced practices are built upon the simple skills we're about to explore. By developing a solid grasp of these fundamentals, you're setting yourself up for success in all aspects of your meditation practice. Let's start with the beginner techniques. Consider this level 1 of your meditation game. The first skill we'll tackle is perhaps the most fundamental: breathing exercises. Breathing is the controller of your meditation game, the tool you'll use to navigate your inner world and regulate your mental state. To begin, find a comfortable position in your meditation space. Sit upright, but not rigid. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling, allowing your spine to lengthen naturally. Rest your hands comfortably on your lap or your knees. Now, turn your attention to your breath. Don't try to change it at first. Simply observe it. Notice the sensation of air moving in and out of your nostrils or the rise and fall of your chest or belly. This simple act of observing your breath is the first step in developing mindfulness. As you continue to watch your breath, you might notice that it begins to slow and deepen naturally. If you'd like, you can gently encourage this by taking slightly deeper breaths, allowing your exhales to be a bit longer than your inhales. This helps activate your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting a state of calm and relaxation. If your mind wanders, and it will, that's completely normal, simply notice that it has wandered and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Think of this as the respawn mechanic in your meditation game. No matter how many times you get distracted, you always have the opportunity to start again with your next breath. Once you've spent some time with basic breath awareness, you can try a slightly more structured breathing exercise. One popular technique is called box breathing. Imagine tracing the outline of a square with your breath. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. This rhythmic breathing can help focus your mind and calm your body. Now that we've explored breathing exercises, let's move on to another beginner technique: body scan meditation. If breath awareness is about focusing on a single point, body scanning is about systematically expanding your awareness to your entire physical form. To begin a body scan, lie down in a comfortable position or sit in your meditation posture. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle in. Then bring your attention to your toes. Notice any sensations present: warmth, coolness, tingling, pressure. There's no need to change anything, simply observe. Gradually move your attention up through your body, to your feet, ankles, calves, knees, and so on. Take your time with each area, really tuning into the sensations present. If you notice areas of tension, see if you can breathe into them, imagining the breath softening and relaxing those spots. As you progress through the body scan, you might notice that parts of your body seem to fade from your awareness. This is normal and nothing to worry about. Simply maintain a gentle curiosity about whatever you're experiencing. The body scan is an excellent way to develop bodily awareness and to practice concentrating your attention. It can also be deeply relaxing, making it a great technique to use before sleep or during times of stress. As you become more comfortable with these beginner techniques, you'll naturally progress to level 2, intermediate techniques. One of the core practices at this level is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation builds on the skills you've developed with breathing exercises and body scans, but expands your field of awareness to include thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise in the present moment. The goal is not to empty your mind of thoughts, but to observe them without getting caught up in them. To practice mindfulness meditation, start in your meditation posture and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then, allow your attention to rest gently on your breath or bodily sensations. As you sit, you'll likely notice various thoughts, feelings, or sensations arising. The key is to notice these experiences without judging them or getting caught up in them. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Your job is simply to watch them float by, not to try to push them away or to climb aboard and go for a ride. When you notice that you've gotten caught up in a thought, and you will, it's part of the process, gently bring your attention back to your breath or body. This practice of noticing and returning is the core of mindfulness meditation. It's like building a muscle. Each time you notice that your mind has wandered and you bring it back, you're strengthening your ability to be present and aware. Another intermediate technique worth exploring is guided imagery. This practice involves using your imagination to create vivid, positive mental images. It's like using your mind as a virtual reality headset, immersing yourself in calming or empowering scenarios. To try guided imagery, start in your meditation posture and take a few deep breaths. Then, imagine a peaceful scene in as much detail as possible. It could be a tranquil beach, a serene forest, or any place that feels safe and calming to you. Engage all your senses in this visualization. What do you see? What sounds can you hear? Can you feel a breeze on your skin or smell the salty sea air? Guided imagery can be particularly helpful for relaxation and stress reduction. It's also a powerful tool for building confidence and preparing for challenging situations. You might imagine yourself performing well in an upcoming presentation or handling a difficult conversation with grace and ease. As you continue to level up your meditation skills, you'll eventually reach level 3, advanced techniques. These practices often involve more complex mental exercises and may require longer periods of concentration. One powerful advanced technique is loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation. This practice involves cultivating feelings of goodwill, first towards yourself and then extending outward to others. To practice loving kindness meditation, begin in your meditation posture and take a few centering breaths. Then, silently repeat phrases of goodwill directed at yourself. These might be something like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." As you repeat these phrases, try to genuinely feel the sentiment behind them. It's not about forcing positive emotions, but about opening your heart to the possibility of well-being for yourself and others. After directing loving kindness towards yourself for a while, you can expand the circle of your well wishes. You might focus on a loved one, then an acquaintance, then someone you find difficult, and finally all beings everywhere. With each expansion, repeat the phrases of goodwill, adjusting I to you or they as appropriate. Another advanced technique worth exploring is Zen meditation, also known as Zazen. This form of meditation emphasizes emptiness and direct experience, often using paradoxical questions or statements, known as koans, to short-circuit habitual thought patterns. In Zen meditation, the emphasis is on just sitting, being fully present without any particular goal or expectation. It's a practice of radical acceptance and presence, letting go of all concepts and simply being with what is. To try Zen meditation, sit in an upright posture with your eyes partially open, gazing softly at a point on the floor about 3 feet in front of you. Your hands can be placed in your lap in a specific mudra, hand position, called the cosmic mudra. Simply sit, allowing thoughts and sensations to come and go without engaging with them. Zen meditation can be challenging, as it offers little in the way of anchors or techniques to focus on. However, it can lead to profound insights and a deep sense of peace and presence. As we conclude this chapter on meditation techniques, remember that these are tools in your meditation toolkit. Just as a skilled gamer knows when to use different abilities or items, a skilled meditator learns to apply different techniques as needed. Don't feel pressured to master all these techniques at once. Start with the beginner practices and gradually expand your repertoire as you feel ready. Each technique offers its own benefits and challenges, and you may find that some resonate with you more than others. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to truly gamify your meditation practice, turning these techniques into engaging challenges and rewarding quests. Get ready to level up your meditation game and unlock new achievements in mindfulness and inner peace. Chapter 4: Gamifying Your Meditation Practice. Welcome to the next level of your meditation journey. You've learned the basic controls, explored the tutorial levels, and now it's time to turn your practice into a fully fledged game. This is where the real fun begins, where we take the sometimes challenging work of meditation and transform it into an engaging, rewarding adventure. But why is gamification so important for mastering meditation? Think about it. How many times have you started a new habit or practice with the best intentions, only to find your motivation waning after a few days or weeks? It's a common experience, and it's one of the biggest hurdles in developing a consistent meditation practice. This is where gamification comes in. By applying game design elements to your meditation practice, we tap into powerful psychological motivators. The same mechanisms that keep you glued to your favorite video games, things like challenges, rewards, and a sense of progress, can be harnessed to keep you engaged with your meditation practice. Gamification isn't about trivializing meditation or turning it into a shallow competition. Rather, it's about creating a framework that makes the practice more engaging, provides clear feedback on your progress, and helps you stay motivated over the long term. It's about making the journey of self-discovery and inner growth as captivating as any digital adventure. So, let's dive into designing your meditation game. The first step is to create daily challenges and quests. In video games, quests give players clear objectives and a sense of purpose. They provide direction and make the game world feel alive and interactive. We can apply the same principle to meditation. Start by setting up daily meditation quests. These could be as simple as complete a 10-minute breathing exercise or practice body scan meditation before bed. As you progress, you can introduce more complex quests like maintain mindfulness during your morning commute or practice loving kindness meditation towards a difficult person in your life. Remember, the key is to make these quests challenging but achievable. Just as a well-designed video game gradually increases in difficulty, your meditation quests should become more complex as your skills improve. This ensures that you're always pushing the boundaries of your practice without becoming overwhelmed. You can also introduce weekly or monthly boss battles, bigger challenges that test the skills you've been developing. These might involve longer meditation sessions, trying new techniques, or applying your mindfulness skills in particularly challenging real-life situations. Now, what's a game without rewards? Creating a reward system for your meditation practice can significantly boost your motivation and make the whole process more enjoyable. These rewards don't have to be material. In fact, some of the most powerful rewards in meditation are the intrinsic benefits of the practice itself. Start by defining achievements for your meditation game. These could be milestones like meditated for 7 days in a row or completed first 30-minute session. When you hit these achievements, take a moment to really acknowledge and celebrate your progress. You might even create a visual representation of your achievements, like a virtual trophy case or a meditation skill tree. As for rewards, get creative. Maybe reaching certain milestones unlocks new meditation techniques or gives you access to special guided meditations. You could reward yourself with extra relaxation time, a favorite activity, or even small treats, in moderation, of course. The key is to choose rewards that reinforce the positive aspects of your practice and motivate you to keep going. Remember, the ultimate reward in meditation is the peace, clarity, and self-awareness you develop. Make sure to regularly reflect on how your practice is benefiting your life. These realizations can be the most powerful motivators of all. Now, let's talk about keeping the game fun. Even the most exciting video game can become stale if you're doing the same thing over and over. The same is true for meditation. While consistency is important, introducing variety can help keep your practice fresh and engaging. One way to do this is by rotating through different meditation techniques. Maybe you focus on breathing exercises on Mondays, practice body scans on Tuesdays, explore guided imagery on Wednesdays, and so on. This not only keeps things interesting, but also helps you develop a well-rounded set of meditation skills. You can also introduce elements of play into your practice. For instance, you might use a dice roll to determine which meditation technique you'll practice each day. Or you could create a meditation roulette where you randomly select from a list of different mindfulness exercises. Another fun idea is to create a meditation power-up system. Imagine that consistent practice allows you to earn power-ups like extended focus, ability to meditate for longer periods, rapid relaxation, quickly enter a meditative state, or emotional resilience, better handle challenging emotions during meditation. These imaginary power-ups can represent the very real skills you're developing through your practice. Don't be afraid to get creative and even a bit silly with your gamification. The goal is to make meditation something you look forward to, not a chore you have to force yourself to do. The more you enjoy your practice, the more likely you are to stick with it and reap its benefits. Of course, any good game needs a way to track progress, and your meditation game is no exception. Keeping track of your practice not only helps you stay motivated, but also allows you to see patterns and make adjustments as needed. One simple way to track your progress is through a meditation journal. After each session, take a few moments to jot down some notes. How long did you meditate? Which technique did you use? How did you feel before and after? Did you encounter any particular challenges or insights? Your journal entries don't have to be long or elaborate. Even a few quick notes can be valuable. Over time, you'll be able to look back and see how your practice has evolved. You might notice patterns, like certain techniques being more effective at different times of day, or your ability to focus improving over weeks and months. If you prefer a more high-tech approach, there are numerous meditation apps available that can help you track your practice. Many of these apps include features like meditation timers, streak counters, and progress charts. Some even have built-in gamification elements, turning your practice into a literal game with points, levels, and achievements. Remember, the goal of tracking isn't to judge yourself or turn meditation into a competition. It's simply a tool to help you stay consistent and gain insights into your practice. Be kind to yourself as you track your progress, celebrating the wins and gently acknowledging the challenges. Beyond tracking the quantitative aspects of your practice, like duration and frequency, it's crucial to monitor the qualitative changes in your emotional and mental state. This is where the real rewards of meditation become apparent. Pay attention to how your overall stress levels change as you continue your practice. Do you find yourself reacting differently to challenging situations? Are you more aware of your emotions throughout the day? Do you feel more focused or creative in your daily activities? These changes might be subtle at first, but over time, they can be profound. You might notice that you're sleeping better, that your relationships are improving, or that you're better able to handle work stress. These real-life power-ups are the true measure of your progress in the game of meditation. Consider doing a monthly level-up check where you reflect on these broader changes. How has your life changed since you started this practice? What new skills or insights have you gained? What areas still feel challenging? This reflection can help you appreciate your progress and set intentions for the next phase of your journey. As we wrap up this chapter on gamifying your meditation practice, remember that the ultimate goal is to make meditation an enjoyable, sustainable part of your life. The gamification elements we've discussed, quests, rewards, variety, tracking, are all tools to support your practice, not ends in themselves. Your meditation game is uniquely yours. Feel free to adapt these ideas to suit your preferences and needs. The key is to create a system that keeps you engaged and motivated, that turns the inner journey of meditation into an exciting adventure. In the next chapter, we'll explore strategies for overcoming common obstacles in your meditation practice. Just as every good game has its challenges, the path of meditation isn't always smooth. But with the right tools and mindset, you can turn these obstacles into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. Get ready to level up your problem-solving skills and unlock new realms of inner peace. Chapter 5: Overcoming Obstacles and Challenges. Welcome to the boss level of your meditation game. Up until now, you've been learning the basics, exploring different techniques, and setting up your personal meditation adventure. But just like in any great video game, the real test comes when you face your first major obstacles. This chapter is all about equipping you with the tools and strategies to overcome the common challenges that arise in meditation practice. But first, let's talk about why overcoming these obstacles is so crucial for mastering meditation. In many ways, the challenges you face on your meditation cushion are microcosms of the challenges you face in everyday life. Learning to work with distractions, boredom, and discomfort in meditation doesn't just improve your practice. It enhances your ability to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. Moreover, these obstacles are often where the real growth happens. It's easy to feel like you're making progress when everything is smooth sailing, but it's in facing and overcoming challenges that you truly develop your meditation muscles. Each obstacle you overcome is like leveling up in your meditation game, unlocking new skills and insights. So, let's dive into some of the common meditation challenges you might encounter. Perhaps the most universal of these is dealing with distractions. You sit down to meditate, determined to focus on your breath, and suddenly your mind is buzzing with thoughts about your to-do list, that embarrassing thing you said 5 years ago, or what you're going to have for dinner. Sound familiar? Distractions are a natural part of the meditation process. In fact, noticing that you've been distracted is a moment of mindfulness. It's like catching yourself just as you're about to fall off a platform in a platformer game. That moment of awareness is a win, even if it comes after a period of distraction. One way to work with distractions is to gamify the process of returning to your meditation object. Each time you notice you've been distracted and bring your attention back, imagine you're scoring a point. You could even keep a mental tally during your session. The goal isn't to have zero distractions, but to get better at noticing and returning. Another common challenge is boredom. Let's face it, sitting still and focusing on your breath isn't always the most thrilling activity. You might find yourself getting restless, checking the clock, or wondering why you're bothering with this whole meditation thing anyway. Boredom in meditation is often a sign that you're on the right track. It means you've moved past the initial novelty and are starting to dig deeper. Think of it as reaching a new level in your game. Things might seem harder or less exciting at first, but that's because you're entering new territory. One way to work with boredom is to get curious about it. Instead of trying to make it go away, really explore the experience of boredom. What does it feel like in your body? What thoughts or urges accompany it? By turning towards boredom with interest, you can transform it from an obstacle into an object of meditation. Now that we've identified some common challenges, let's explore some strategies for success. One powerful approach is to use gamified techniques for staying present. Remember, the goal of meditation isn't to eliminate thoughts or achieve some special state. It's to be present with whatever is happening, including challenges. Try this. Next time you sit down to meditate, imagine you're playing a video game where the goal is to catch yourself getting distracted as quickly as possible. Each time you notice your mind has wandered, that's a point for you. This reframes the experience of distraction from a failure to a success. You're not failing at focusing, you're succeeding at noticing. Another gamified technique is the level up approach. Start with short meditation sessions, maybe just 5 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as you build your skills. Each time you successfully complete a session, you level up and can try a slightly longer one. This creates a sense of progress and accomplishment, making it easier to stay motivated. You can also create power-ups for your meditation practice. These could be specific techniques you use when facing challenges. For example, if you're feeling particularly distracted, your focus beam power-up might be taking 3 deep breaths before returning to your meditation object. If you're struggling with physical discomfort, your comfort cloud power-up could be doing a quick body scan to release tension. Another crucial strategy for overcoming obstacles is reframing negative experiences. Often, it's not the experiences themselves that are the problem, but how we interpret them. If you believe that having thoughts during meditation means you're bad at it, you're setting yourself up for frustration. But if you can reframe those thoughts as opportunities to practice returning to the present moment, they become valuable parts of your practice. Try this. Next time you encounter a challenge in your meditation, whether it's restlessness, sleepiness, or racing thoughts, see if you can welcome it as an interesting part of your experience. Imagine you're a scientist studying your own mind, and these challenges are fascinating data points. This attitude of curiosity and acceptance can transform obstacles into opportunities for deeper understanding. Remember, in video games, obstacles aren't bugs, they're features. They're intentionally designed to challenge you, to help you develop new skills and strategies. The same is true in meditation. The challenges you face aren't signs that you're doing something wrong. They're opportunities to deepen your practice and grow. One powerful way to reframe your meditation experiences is to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of judging your meditation sessions as good or bad, try seeing each one as a chance to learn something new about your mind. Even a session that feels difficult or unpleasant can teach you valuable lessons about how your mind works. For example, if you have a session where you feel particularly restless or agitated, instead of getting frustrated, you might reflect, "Interesting, my mind is really active today. I wonder what's causing that. How does this restlessness feel in my body?" This curious, non-judgmental attitude can turn every meditation session into a rewarding exploration, regardless of how successful it feels in the moment. Another helpful reframing technique is to view your meditation practice as training, not performance. Just as an athlete doesn't expect to perform at their peak during every training session, you don't need to achieve some ideal state of calm in every meditation. Some sessions will feel easier than others, and that's perfectly normal. The important thing is that you're showing up and putting in the effort. As you continue to face and overcome obstacles in your meditation practice, you'll likely notice that your resilience grows not just on the cushion, but in your everyday life as well. The skills you develop in working with distractions during meditation can help you stay focused at work. The patience you cultivate in sitting with boredom can serve you when stuck in traffic or waiting in line. The self-compassion you practice when dealing with difficult emotions during meditation can help you be kinder to yourself in challenging life situations. Remember, the goal of gamifying your meditation practice isn't to eliminate challenges. It's to make facing those challenges more engaging and rewarding. By reframing obstacles as opportunities and using gamified techniques to stay motivated, you can turn your meditation practice into an exciting journey of self-discovery and personal growth. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the challenges you've faced in your meditation practice so far. How have you dealt with them? What new strategies from this chapter might you try? Remember, each obstacle you overcome is a level completed, a boss defeated, a new skill unlocked in your meditation game. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to take your meditation game to the next level by connecting with others. Just as multiplayer modes can add new dimensions to video games, practicing meditation with others can enhance your experience and accelerate your growth. Get ready to unlock the power of community in your meditation journey and discover how shared practice can amplify your progress. The multiplayer meditation adventure awaits. Chapter 6, Multiplayer Mode, Connecting with Others. Welcome to the multiplayer level of your meditation game. You've been honing your skills in solo play, navigating the challenges and rewards of your personal practice. Now it's time to expand your horizons and tap into the power of community. Just as multiplayer modes can transform a good game into an unforgettable experience, connecting with others can elevate your meditation practice to new heights. But why is this multiplayer mode so important for mastering meditation? At first glance, meditation might seem like a solitary pursuit. After all, the work of observing your mind and cultivating awareness happens internally. However, the support, motivation, and shared wisdom that come from practicing with others can be truly transformative. Think about it. In multiplayer games, you're not just playing alongside others, you're learning from them, challenging each other, and achieving things together that might be impossible alone. The same dynamics apply to meditation. When you meditate with others, you're tapping into a collective energy that can deepen your practice, provide accountability, and offer new perspectives on your inner journey. Moreover, meditation isn't just about personal growth, it's also about cultivating compassion and connection with others. By practicing in community, you're directly embodying these qualities, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances both your meditation and your relationships. So, how do you go about building a meditation community? The first step is to recognize the unique benefits of group meditation. When you meditate with others, you're creating a shared field of awareness. This collective focus can make it easier to maintain your own concentration and can lead to deeper, more profound meditation experiences. Group meditation also provides a sense of support and motivation. On days when you're struggling to maintain your practice, knowing that others are expecting you can be the nudge you need to show up on your cushion. And when you're facing challenges in your practice, having a community to turn to for advice and encouragement can be invaluable. Another key benefit of group meditation is the opportunity for shared learning. Everyone's meditation journey is unique, and by connecting with others, you gain access to a wealth of experiences and insights. You might learn new techniques, discover different perspectives on familiar challenges, or find inspiration in others' progress. Now, you might be wondering, where do I find this meditation community? The good news is that in our interconnected world, there are more options than ever for connecting with fellow meditators. If you prefer in-person connections, look for local meditation groups or centers in your area. Many cities have Buddhist centers, yoga studios, or community organizations that offer group meditation sessions. Don't worry if you're not affiliated with any particular tradition. Many of these groups welcome practitioners of all backgrounds. If there aren't many options in your local area, or if you prefer the flexibility of online connections, there's a whole world of virtual meditation communities waiting for you. From Facebook groups to dedicated meditation apps with community features, you can find fellow meditators from around the globe to connect with. Remember, finding the right meditation community is a bit like finding the right multiplayer game. It might take some experimentation to find the group that resonates with you. Don't be afraid to try out different communities until you find one that feels like a good fit. Once you've found your meditation community, it's time to level up your practice with group challenges and competitions. Now, you might be thinking, competition in meditation? Isn't that missing the point? But remember, we're approaching this with a gamification mindset. The goal isn't to beat others, but to use friendly competition as a tool for motivation and engagement. Group meditation challenges can take many forms. You might have a meditation streak challenge, where the goal is to meditate every day for a certain period. Or you could have a mindfulness scavenger hunt, where participants try to bring mindfulness to different activities throughout their day and share their experiences. These challenges can be facilitated in both in-person and virtual settings. In-person group meditations have the advantage of creating a powerful shared energy in the room. There's something special about sitting in silence with others, all focused on the same practice. Virtual sessions, on the other hand, offer flexibility and the ability to connect with a wider range of people. You can join live-streamed meditation sessions, participate in online meditation courses with a cohort of fellow students, or even use apps that allow you to see how many people around the world are meditating at the same time as you. When facilitating group challenges, it's important to strike a balance between structure and flexibility. Provide clear guidelines and goals, but also allow room for individual adaptation. Remember, the point is to support each other's practice, not to create unnecessary pressure. One fun way to structure group challenges is to use a raid boss model for multiplayer games. In this approach, the group collectively takes on a challenging meditation goal, like maintaining a daily practice for a month or completing a series of increasingly long meditation sessions. Everyone contributes their individual efforts towards the shared goal, creating a sense of teamwork and shared accomplishment. As you progress in your multiplayer meditation journey, sharing achievements and supporting others becomes an integral part of the experience. This is where the social aspect of your meditation game really comes into play. Social media can be a powerful tool for connecting with your meditation community and sharing your progress. Many meditators find that posting about their practice on platforms like Instagram or Twitter helps them stay accountable and connected. You might share insights from your meditation sessions, celebrate milestones in your practice, or offer encouragement to others who are struggling. However, it's important to approach social media mindfully. The goal is to use these platforms as tools for genuine connection and support, not to get caught up in comparison or seeking validation. Remember, in the game of meditation, the most important metrics are how you feel and how your practice is impacting your life, not how many likes your meditation posts get. Creating and joining challenges can be a great way to engage with your meditation community on social media. You might start a hashtag for a weekly meditation challenge, inviting others to share their experiences. Or you could join existing challenges, like photo challenges that encourage you to find moments of mindfulness in your daily life. One powerful way to combine social connection with your meditation practice is through loving kindness or metta meditation. In this practice, you cultivate feelings of goodwill towards yourself and others. You could organize a group metta meditation where participants send well wishes to each other, creating a beautiful cycle of positive intention and connection. As you engage in these multiplayer aspects of your meditation game, remember that everyone's journey is unique. It's not about comparing your progress to others or trying to win at meditation. Instead, focus on how you can support and inspire each other, celebrating each person's growth and insights. Think of your meditation community as a party of adventurers in a role-playing game. Each person brings their own unique skills and experiences to the group. Some might be great at maintaining focus, others might excel at loving kindness practices, while others might have valuable insights into working with difficult emotions. By coming together and sharing your strengths, you all become more powerful meditators. As we wrap up this chapter on the multiplayer mode of meditation, take a moment to reflect on how you can incorporate these ideas into your practice. Perhaps you'll seek out a local meditation group, join an online community, or even start your own meditation challenge with friends. Whatever form it takes, remember that connecting with others can add a whole new dimension to your meditation game. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to measure your progress and track your achievements in the game of meditation. Just as video games have score systems and achievement badges, we'll discuss ways to mindfully monitor your growth and celebrate your successes. Get ready to level up your self-awareness and gain a deeper understanding of your meditation journey. The quest for inner high scores awaits. Chapter 7. Measuring Success and Tracking Progress. Welcome to the scoreboard of your meditation game. You've been on quite a journey, learning techniques, overcoming obstacles, and even engaging in multiplayer mode. Now it's time to take a step back and look at how far you've come. In this chapter, we're going to explore how to measure your success and track your progress in the subtle and profound game of meditation. You might be wondering, how can I measure something as intangible as meditation? It's a great question, and it touches on why tracking progress in meditation is both challenging and incredibly important. Unlike in video games, where your score is clearly displayed on the screen, the points you earn in meditation are often more subtle. They show up as moments of calm in a stressful day, as a kinder response to a difficult situation, or as a deeper sense of connection to yourself and others. Measuring your progress in meditation is crucial for several reasons. First, it provides motivation. When you can see how far you've come, it encourages you to keep going. It's like watching your character level up in a role-playing game. Each new achievement makes you excited to see what's next. Second, tracking your progress helps you understand what's working and what isn't in your practice. It's like reviewing your stats after a tough boss battle. You can see which strategies were effective and which ones might need some tweaking. Lastly, measuring your meditation success allows you to appreciate the subtle but significant changes that are happening in your life. Often, the effects of meditation build up gradually over time, and without some form of tracking, you might miss the profound shifts that are occurring. So, how do we go about defining success metrics in meditation? Unlike in most games, there's no universal scoring system. What counts as success in meditation is deeply personal and can vary greatly from one practitioner to another. However, there are some common themes we can explore. One key metric is personal satisfaction and peace. This isn't about feeling blissed out all the time. That's not a realistic or even desirable goal. Instead, it's about noticing an overall increase in your sense of well-being and resilience. Are you finding it easier to stay calm in stressful situations? Do you bounce back more quickly from setbacks? Are you experiencing more moments of contentment in your daily life? These are all signs of meditation points accumulating. Another important metric is achieving the goals you've set for yourself. Remember, back in Chapter 2, when we talked about setting meditation goals? Now's the time to revisit those. Have you been meditating as regularly as you intended? Have you mastered the techniques you wanted to learn? Have you noticed the changes in your life that you were hoping for? Checking in with your original goals can give you a clear sense of how you're progressing. It's important to note that your goals might have changed as you've deepened your practice, and that's perfectly okay. Maybe you started meditating to reduce stress, but now you're more interested in cultivating compassion. This shift itself is a sign of growth and progress. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools for tracking your meditation journey, the meditation journal. Keeping a journal might sound old school in our digital age, but it's an incredibly effective way to monitor your progress and gain insights into your practice. Your meditation journal doesn't have to be elaborate. It could be as simple as jotting down a few notes after each session. You might record how long you meditated, which technique you used, and any notable experiences or insights. Over time, these entries create a map of your inner journey, allowing you to see patterns and track your growth. One fun way to gamify your journal is to create your own achievement system. You could design badges for different meditation milestones, maybe a early bird badge for consistently meditating in the morning, or a Zen Master badge for maintaining focus during a particularly challenging session. Celebrating these milestones, no matter how small, can be a great way to stay motivated and acknowledge your progress. Remember, the point of tracking isn't to judge yourself or turn meditation into a competition. It's about cultivating awareness and appreciation for your journey. Some days will feel more successful than others, and that's completely normal. The simple act of showing up and practicing is an achievement in itself. As you reflect on your journey, take time to celebrate not just the big milestones, but also the small victories. Maybe you noticed a thought arising and were able to let it go without getting caught up in it. Perhaps you felt an uncomfortable emotion and were able to sit with it rather than trying to push it away. These moments might seem minor, but they represent real growth in your meditation practice. When it comes to evaluating your progress, it can be helpful to use both quantitative and qualitative metrics. Quantitative metrics might include things like the number of days you've meditated, the length of your sessions, or even physiological measures like your heart rate variability, if you're using a meditation app that tracks this. Qualitative metrics, on the other hand, are about the quality of your experience and the changes you're noticing in your life. This might include things like your overall stress levels, the quality of your relationships, your ability to focus at work, or your general sense of well-being. One way to track these qualitative changes is to do regular check-ins with yourself. Maybe once a month, you sit down and reflect on how you're feeling overall. Are you noticing any changes in how you respond to challenges? How about in your relationships or your work life? These reflections can help you see the broader impacts of your meditation practice. It can also be valuable to get feedback from others. Sometimes, the people around us notice changes before we do. Has your partner commented that you seem calmer lately? Have your coworkers noticed that you're more focused in meetings? These external observations can provide valuable insight into how your practice is affecting your life. As you evaluate your progress, it's important to remember that personal growth and transformation often happen in subtle ways. You might not have a dramatic aha moment or suddenly become a beacon of Zen-like calm. Instead, you might notice that you're a little more patient in traffic, or that you're able to listen to a friend without immediately jumping in with advice. These small shifts might not seem impressive on their own, but they add up to significant personal growth over time. It's like leveling up your character in a role-playing game. Each small increase in your stats eventually results in a much more powerful character. One powerful way to track your progress is to periodically write a letter to your future self. Describe where you are in your meditation journey, what you're struggling with, and what you hope to achieve. Then, set a reminder to read this letter in a few months or a year. When you read it later, you'll likely be amazed at how far you've come. As we wrap up this chapter on measuring success and tracking progress, remember that the ultimate goal of meditation isn't to achieve some perfect state or to rack up meditation points. The real success is in the journey itself, in showing up day after day, in learning to be present with whatever arises, and in gradually cultivating more awareness and compassion in your life. Your meditation practice is a grand adventure, full of challenges, discoveries, and growth. By measuring your progress and celebrating your achievements, you're not just keeping score, you're deepening your understanding of yourself and your practice. In the next chapter, we'll explore what it means to truly master meditation. We'll look at how to sustain your practice over the long term, how to integrate the insights you've gained into your daily life, and how to continue growing and evolving on your meditation journey. Get ready to unlock the secrets of long-term success and discover what lies beyond the final level of the meditation game. The ultimate quest for inner mastery awaits. Chapter 8, The Final Level, Mastery of Meditation. Welcome to the final level of your meditation game. You've navigated through the tutorial levels, overcome numerous challenges, connected with fellow players, and tracked your progress. Now, you stand at the threshold of what might be considered the ultimate achievement in the world of meditation, mastery. But what does mastery really mean in the context of meditation, and why is it so important? Mastery in meditation isn't about reaching a final destination or achieving some perfect state of enlightenment. It's not like reaching the end credits of a video game where you can say, "I've finished meditation." Instead, mastery is about developing a deep, sustainable practice that continues to evolve and enrich your life over time. It's about integrating the insights and skills you've gained through meditation into every aspect of your existence. The importance of striving for mastery lies in the profound impact it can have on your life and the lives of those around you. As you deepen your practice, you'll find that the benefits of meditation extend far beyond the time you spend on your cushion. The calm, clarity, and compassion you cultivate begin to infuse your daily activities, your relationships, and your overall approach to life. One of the key aspects of mastery is achieving a sense of inner peace. Now, this doesn't mean you'll float through life in a bubble of bliss, untouched by the world's troubles. Rather, it's about developing a steady center within yourself, a place of calm that you can return to even in the midst of life's storms. Sustaining a long-term practice is crucial for achieving this inner peace. It's like maintaining a high-level character in a role-playing game. You need to keep showing up, keep practicing your skills, and keep tackling new challenges. This might mean meditating every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. It might mean going on regular meditation retreats to deepen your practice. Or it could involve finding new ways to bring mindfulness into your daily activities. The key to sustaining a long-term practice is to make it a non-negotiable part of your life, like brushing your teeth or eating. It becomes something you do not because you should, but because it's an essential part of who you are. This doesn't mean it will always be easy. There will still be days when you don't feel like meditating. But as you progress towards mastery, you'll find that the benefits of practice far outweigh any temporary resistance. Along with sustaining your practice, mastery involves continuously deepening your mindfulness. This means bringing an ever greater level of awareness to your experiences, both on and off the cushion. You might start noticing subtler aspects of your breath or bodily sensations during formal meditation. In daily life, you might become more aware of the tiny gaps between thoughts or the fleeting micro-expressions on people's faces. This deepening of mindfulness is like increasing the resolution on a video game display. The world doesn't fundamentally change, but you see it with greater clarity and detail. Colors become more vivid, textures more intricate, and you start to notice things you never saw before. As you progress towards mastery, it's important to embrace the concept of continuous improvement. In the world of video games, even after you've beaten a game, there are often new levels to unlock, hidden secrets to discover, or skills to perfect. The same is true in meditation. There's always room to grow, always new depths to explore in your practice. Embracing lifelong learning is a key part of this continuous improvement. This might involve studying different meditation traditions, reading books on mindfulness and contemplative practices, or attending workshops and retreats. It could also mean seeking out teachers or mentors who can guide you as your practice deepens. Remember, though, that learning in meditation isn't just about accumulating knowledge. It's about direct experience. Each time you sit to meditate, approach it with a beginner's mind, open to new insights and experiences. Even if you've been practicing for decades, there's always something new to discover about yourself and your mind. Another crucial aspect of mastery is learning to adapt to change. Life is constantly evolving, and your meditation practice needs to evolve with it. The techniques that worked for you when you first started meditating might not be as effective now. The goals you had for your practice might shift as you grow and change. Adapting to change might mean adjusting your meditation schedule as your life circumstances shift. It could involve exploring new techniques that resonate with your current life stage, or it might mean finding new ways to integrate mindfulness into a changing lifestyle. The key is to remain flexible and responsive, allowing your practice to grow and change as you do. As you progress on this path of mastery, you'll start to experience what could be considered the ultimate reward of meditation: personal transformation. This transformation isn't about becoming a different person, but about becoming more fully yourself. It's about peeling away layers of conditioning and habitual reactions to reveal your true nature. This personal transformation manifests in myriad ways. You might find that you're more patient and compassionate, both with yourself and others. You could notice that you're less reactive in stressful situations, able to respond with greater wisdom and clarity. You might experience a deeper sense of connection to others and to the world around you. One of the most profound aspects of this transformation is a shift in your relationship with your own mind. As you develop mastery in meditation, you'll likely find that you're less identified with your thoughts and emotions. You can observe them with greater objectivity without getting caught up in every passing mental storm. This doesn't mean you become emotionally flat or detached. Rather, you develop the ability to engage fully with your experiences while maintaining a sense of spacious awareness. But the rewards of mastery extend beyond personal transformation. As you deepen your practice, you'll likely find that you're able to contribute more positively to the world around you. This contribution to the greater good is not about grand, heroic gestures. It's about the small, everyday ways in which your increased presence, compassion, and wisdom touch the lives of others. You might find that you're a better listener, able to really hear and understand others without immediately jumping to judgments or solutions. You could become a calming presence in your workplace or family, helping to diffuse tensions and promote harmony. Your increased self-awareness might lead you to make choices that are better for the environment or your community. In essence, as you master meditation, you become a force for positive change in the world, not through preaching or proselytizing, but simply through your way of being. It's like the ripple effect when you drop a stone in a pond. The peace and clarity you cultivate within yourself naturally spreads outward, touching everyone you encounter. As we conclude this chapter on the mastery of meditation, it's important to remember that mastery is not a final destination, but an ongoing journey. Even the most experienced meditators continue to learn, grow, and deepen their practice. The beauty of this journey is that each step brings its own rewards, its own insights, its own moments of peace and clarity. You've come a long way in your meditation game. From learning the basic controls to overcoming challenges, from connecting with others to tracking your progress, you've developed a rich and multifaceted practice. As you continue on this path of mastery, remember to approach each meditation with freshness and curiosity. Celebrate your progress, but don't cling to achievements. Stay open to new experiences and insights. In the final chapter, we'll reflect on the journey you've undertaken through this book. We'll explore how you can take the skills and insights you've gained and apply them to every aspect of your life. We'll look at how your meditation practice can continue to evolve and how you can share the benefits of your practice with others. The game of meditation doesn't end here. In many ways, this is just the beginning of a lifelong adventure in consciousness. Are you ready for the next level? Chapter 9, Conclusion and Next Steps. Congratulations, intrepid meditator. You've reached the final chapter of our journey through the game of meditation. Just like in the most engrossing video games, you've leveled up, faced challenges, connected with others, and embarked on a quest of self-discovery. But unlike a video game, this adventure doesn't end when you close the book. In fact, this is where the real game begins. Let's take a moment to reflect on how what you've learned in this book can empower you. Through gamifying your meditation practice, you've acquired a set of powerful tools for navigating your inner world. You've learned to observe your thoughts and emotions with the detached curiosity of a player watching events unfold on a screen. You've developed the ability to return to your breath or chosen focus point, much like respawning after a momentary distraction. These skills aren't just useful during formal meditation, they're superpowers for everyday life. Imagine facing a stressful situation at work. Before, you might have been swept away by anxiety or frustration. Now you can pause, take a breath, and observe your reactions as if they were events in a game. This slight shift in perspective can make all the difference, allowing you to respond with clarity and wisdom rather than reacting on autopilot. One of the most profound ways this practice can impact your life is through improving your relationships. As you become more aware of your own thoughts and emotions, you'll naturally become more attuned to others. You'll find yourself really listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. You'll be able to stay present during difficult conversations, noticing when you're getting defensive or upset and choosing to respond with compassion instead. Moreover, The self-awareness you've cultivated will help you recognize patterns in your interactions. Maybe you'll notice that you tend to withdraw when you're feeling vulnerable, or that you have a habit of interrupting when you're excited. Simply noticing these patterns is the first step to changing them, leading to more authentic and fulfilling relationships. Think about what you're now able to achieve that you couldn't do before. Perhaps you can now sit in meditation for longer periods without fidgeting or getting lost in thought. Maybe you're able to catch yourself before reacting angrily to a minor annoyance. You might find that you're more creative, able to access a flow state more easily in your work or hobbies. These might seem like small changes, but they add up to a significantly improved quality of life. As you continue to practice the concepts in this book, you'll likely find that you can achieve these results with less and less effort. It's like mastering the controls of a complex game. What once required conscious thought becomes second nature. You'll find moments of mindfulness spontaneously arising throughout your day. The calm and clarity you cultivate in meditation will become your default state rather than something you have to work to achieve. Reflecting on your journey, think about the lessons you've learned. Perhaps you've discovered that thoughts, no matter how persistent or troubling, are just passing events in the mind. Maybe you've learned that discomfort, whether physical or emotional, can be observed with curiosity rather than resisted. You might have realized that peace isn't something to be achieved, but a quality that's always present when you learn to look for it. As for future goals, the beauty of meditation is that there's always room for growth. Maybe you want to explore different techniques or traditions. Perhaps you're interested in longer retreats or studying Buddhist philosophy. Or maybe your goal is simply to maintain a consistent daily practice. Whatever your aspirations, approach them with the same playful curiosity you've brought to your practice so far. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Staying connected with a meditation community can provide support, inspiration, and opportunities for growth. Engage with fellow meditators, whether in person or online. Share your experiences, ask questions, offer support to others. The connections you form can be a powerful motivator and a source of wisdom as you continue your practice. Continuing education is another great way to deepen your practice. Read books on meditation and mindfulness, attend workshops or retreats, listen to Dharma talks. Approach each new learning opportunity with a beginner's mind, open to new insights no matter how long you've been practicing. As we come to the end of this book, I invite you to embrace the game of life with the same enthusiasm and curiosity you've brought to your meditation practice. Life, after all, is the ultimate game. Complex, challenging, sometimes frustrating, but infinitely rewarding. The skills you've developed through meditation, presence, awareness, compassion, equanimity, are exactly what you need to play this game skillfully and joyfully. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is endless. There's always more to learn, more to explore, more to understand about yourself and the world around you. But here's the secret, the ultimate payoff of this practice. The joy is in the journey itself. As you continue to meditate, you'll find that the present moment, whatever it contains, is enough. You don't need to reach some future state of enlightenment to be happy. You don't need to complete all the quests or defeat all the bosses. The simple act of being aware, of being present, is the reward. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or feel negative emotions, but you'll have the tools to navigate these experiences with grace and wisdom. You'll be able to hold your joys and sorrows with equal tenderness, recognizing them as part of the rich tapestry of human experience. As you close this book and continue on your meditation journey, know that you carry within you the power to transform your experience of life. With each breath, each moment of awareness, you're creating ripples of peace and compassion that extend far beyond yourself. You're not just playing the game of meditation, you're changing the game of life itself. But remember, this is just the beginning. The skills you've developed here are the foundation for something even more profound, a life filled with joy, wonder, and deep appreciation for every moment. To truly master the art of living, To fully embody the peace and presence you've cultivated, there's one more crucial step. It's about rediscovering the magic in everyday life, about falling in love with your existence all over again. If you're ready to take your practice to the next level, to transform not just your meditation, but your entire life into a source of joy and fulfillment, there's a path waiting for you. It's an audiobook called The Joyful Pathway: How to Fall in Love with Your Life Again, and it's the key to unlocking the full potential of everything you've learned here. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.